Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
And how about Geno Smith? The number of times we've looked at his career and said, here's something new for him. And that's exactly what we're talking about with his move to Las Vegas after 5 seasons in Seattle. Over 70% last season completion percentage. And the Raiders, they definitely need that type of efficiency in Vegas. And the best part, he has a head coach of Pete Carroll who really believes in him.
Calling officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here we go.
Here's Smith. Open man is Myers. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
Third down and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Smith. Get there and bring him down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to fourth down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the Niners are going on offense. First and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their signal caller now in his 4th season in the NFL.
A tough time a season ago, his team missed the playoffs for the first time in his career. But he does remain one of the most efficient quarterbacks in the league. He's completed over 67% of his passes for his career. We know he's efficient. Now he wants to be spectacular and get his team back to the big game.
It's a gain of 10.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Purdy from the gun. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down. Back deep for the Raiders is Trey Tucker. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
1st and 10 at the
Yeah, that's a nice pickup there, especially when it comes on the heels of a 3-and-out the first time you have the ball. They were determined to not have that happen again, and that's a nice throw for their first down of the game.
Here's Smith. It's Myers again with another catch. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down.
Second down at the 41-yard line.
Chino going to hand it to Genty. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
Right back to Genty on first down. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. A good productive run there on first down. He winds up getting 8.
Second down.
On the option, it's Smith himself. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's third down.
They'll try to run for it with Genty. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
The throwing here, Purdy. Open man is Jerron Jennings. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. 15 yards there for number 15.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Hustling through to break that play up, Max Crosby. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Purdy. And down he goes. Brought down on Raider sack. Jeremy Chin, so dangerous wherever he's at on the field, and that time he gets in there for the sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Now the veteran Thomas Morstead on to punt it away.
San Francisco.
Now a fair catch taken, maybe a yard or 2 shy of midfield. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. play action. It's Smith. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one goes for 24 yards.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well where you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage. Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. They went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Chancey. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now Gino. A quick throw there is incomplete. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
4th down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good, and the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So, 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
And San Francisco gets set to go. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Not much there. Maybe a couple after the 35.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here's 3rd and 7. Purdy now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
49ers.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't run quite as fast as he used to. He still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? A little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a first down.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Here's Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. That is incomplete.
They geared up and took a deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Purdy looking to throw. That's caught by Jennings. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Purdy off the play fake. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He put that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
2nd and 10. Now Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And the Niners are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 40-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk from 3 yards out. And the 49ers have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Jake Moody now for the point after. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. So after the big field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Smith. That's caught by Myers. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Smith. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line.
A give out of the gun to Genty. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. There'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to load that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. Finding room at midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Purdy Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. Second down coming up.
It just keeps running so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards there and a first down.
We always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey from 10 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
An extra point try now for Moody. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's finished off by a receiving touchdown from Christian McCaffrey. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up.
Señores, por favor, me acaban de comentar que si es verdad que hay una barra de jabón de la comunidad, porque aparentemente alguien dejó una barra de jabón. Señores, por favor, si alguien va a un urbano y ve la barra de jabón, por favor, quíteme esa vaina de ahí, eso no está de nada. Por favor, gracias.
Pues es un número de una persona que pasó por el gimnasio preguntando por información. Yo le di los pormenores y ahora falta que dé seguimiento para una casa de pruebas, sea grupal o personal trainer.
On 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Geno down a throw. Open man is Myers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run with Genty. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing now is Gino. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Nick Bosa, his second sack of the night. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball in his hands a lot quicker.
So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To throw again on 2nd down. Purdy. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. Just a gain of count there. And now it's 3rd and 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the gun on 3rd down. Purdy. That is caught. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And a 49er first down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
But now a fake on a jet sweep, and instead they'll give it to McCaffrey. And a brief pause in the action here as they tend to an injury. That's George Kittle shaken up on that last play. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. This is McCaffrey on the give. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Raiders football 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Ginty. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
No gain on the play.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
25-yard line.
Now it's Smith. That's complete. It's Ashton Genty. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
It's a gain of 18. And first down.
On first down, it's Genty. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now Smith. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it.
No chance to get away there from Smith as he goes down. Nick Bosa in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Here's A.J. Coldell as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. Just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And they will take over 1st and 10. The 49ers offense now. They work their way back onto the field. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Nifty move. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him in the ballgame now on 14 carries.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Purdy. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing the receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Pass caught by Pearsall. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 40. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Throwing here, Purdy. That's caught out right by Jennings. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Purdy now to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And the 49ers are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
San Francisco.
They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
McCaffrey is in. Touchdown 49ers.
Touchdown San Francisco.
And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. For this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
Moody good with an extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, first and 10 at their own 24. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
At the 28-yard line.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the
They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down.
And
His carries tonight are getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
They're looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it up. He's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
After the interception, here's Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
32-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, here's Smith. That's to Bowers once again. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first. Smith. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 18-yard line.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Tucker. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Trey Tucker from 17 yards out. And the Raiders are able to cut into the end zone. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point by Carson, up and good. And it makes the score 21-10. Just play drive that time. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3.
Amor, ven acá. Qué lío. Me estoy desconcentrado ya de llegar. Y lo de ver.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more.
Pero ahorita yo quería dárselo temprano.
Touchdown a moment ago as they start with the 1st and 10.
Está bien, pero ¿por qué tú no me dices esas cosas? Sí. No, voy a seguir con el motor, yo fui yendo. Bueno, o sea, no tengo debate. O sea, estoy concentrado. O sea, es lo que yo siempre te he dicho a ti cuando estoy contigo, Julio. Es que tú no me hablas. O sea, tú tomas decisiones y ya. O sea, siempre te lo he dicho, avísame con las cosas. Eso es algo que tú no me cambias. O sea, no es por nada malo, es el haber yo tuve, o sea. Ok, ¿sabes? Pero ¿por qué no me dices ya eso? Se te pasó, ¿tú lo pensaste? Tú no tenés que ir a buscarlo hoy tampoco. Tú no tenés que ir a buscar eso hoy. Si ya está aquí, no hay que... Ok, pero... No puedes estar simplemente decir, mamá, mira, no voy a poder ir ahora por tal razón. Si tú puedes ir, ve, o por lo menos yo organizarme ya. O sea, eso es todo ya. No, eso es lo único. Eso es verdad, eso es lo único que tiene que hacer ya. O sea, así de fácil la cosa. Tú me puedes todo lo que tú quieras, pero tú vas a poder decir, hey, mira, tal, ya. O sea, ya, o sea, yo voy a ir ahora a buscarlo. No importa, yo no esa cosa, no importa todo lo que tú vayas a decir, es que simplemente comunicarte conmigo y ya.